Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Monday Coffee with Jigsaw, where we scan through last week news and updates from across the Atlassian universe. I'm Nikki.
And I'm Bira, good morning. We're the founders of Jigsaw, a fast-growing marketplace partner building delightful project and product management apps for Jira Cloud. You can check out more about what we do on our website, jigsaw.io.
And before we jump into the news, I just wanted to tell you that the links for the sources of the topics which we are going to discuss today are all linked in the description or in the comments below. So this week we are starting with a quick Atlassian user group event announcement. On 10th August there will be a Houston ACE virtual event with Tristan Rubadu, who was the CTO and co-founder of Help, and after Atlassian acquired the company, he is now working as a product manager for Help. And at the event, you can learn more about Help and its latest integration with the Microsoft team. And there is also a live Q&A session in the end, so you can ask the questions if you have any. And if you are interested, you can register for the event. The link is in the community announcement in the comment section. And it's an online event, so don't worry if you are not in Houston, you can still attend.
Yeah, that's great. Well, that's one of the benefits of all of these events now being online is that you can participate from wherever in the world. So that's great.
Exactly.
Okay, thank you for that event announcement. I think we have quite a few today, actually. But next, we're talking about dev feedback for migrating apps to cloud. Caitlin just published a survey. Let me just. So Caitlin just published a survey for developers moving apps from server to cloud. The purpose here is to understand the challenges with migrating server apps, get feedback on experience of building for cloud, and understand partners' plans to transition their apps. As Caitlin highlighted, there has been a significant push over the last period to accommodate enterprise needs on cloud, be it security standards or making popular apps available to migrate. And it shows with more companies migrating and the cloud ecosystem seeing rapid growth. Caitlin has been doing a lot of excellent work in understanding the ecosystem's needs with her research initiatives. And it's always great to read the outcomes and actions taken. So I'll be looking forward to seeing what kind of challenges people are facing with migrating to cloud apps. If you're planning to migrate apps from server to cloud and have things to say, don't miss out on the opportunity to provide feedback to Atlassian directly.
Awesome, great. Feedback is always good. So yeah, I can't wait to see the report of that. So I have another event announcement here, and it's a new collaboratory episode that is being launched this week. So for everyone who missed a collaboratory series announcement, it's actually an Atlassian event that is focused on team collaboration and how Confluence can help you bring your team together. The event started at the beginning of August, and every week there is a new episode being released. And this week's episode is called Stop, Collaborate, and Listen as a Hybrid Team. So in this episode, you will learn how to use Confluence to reduce silos and explore features like comments, reactions, sharing, and other external tools that you can use as well. The episode is released on Wednesday, 11th August, and you can set yourself a reminder so you can check it out as soon as it's available.
Yeah, that's really nice. I like lightning talks.
It's very, very quick. It's just 20 minutes, so it's also not that heavy, so everyone can listen to it when they have time.
Yeah, that's the thing, because people are always in a rush. That's why we try to keep these news updates short as well. Okay, so the August DX office hours. This month, the Developer Office Hours event is, of course, hosted and focused on the Codegeist Hackathon and Forge. We did talk about Codegeist in a previous stream. Still, as a reminder, Codegeist is an Atlassian annual developer community hackathon event, and this year entirely focused on the Forge Dev framework. I believe the submission deadline is in September, so all of the resources shared in this post are super useful to get you to build something for the hackathon. The first thing mentioned here is the fact that the DX Office Hours call will host the developer team building Forge. So don't miss out on the call. Bring your Forge questions and a pen and paper and ask as many questions as possible. The call is this Wednesday and it's hosted over 2 time zones, so you got absolutely zero excuses not to be there. You'll also find in here a link to a discussion about Codegeist with a great panel lineup in this post. I think is the second link. Watch this video to learn from the folk with experience in participating in this type of hackathons. There's also a great article by Carrie to help guide you and make the most out of building and submitting your app to the contest. So check out all of these great resources, and I'm looking forward to seeing all of your awesome submissions.
When is actually Codegeist finishing?
So it's somewhere in September, but I'm not 100% sure. I think it's written on the Codegeist dev post page.
So it's minimum 1 more month.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm quite curious what apps are going to come out of that. It's always something new, which is good. Okay, so the last thing that I have here for you today is the article of the week, and this time it's from the Atlassian's blog, how to get buy-in for your out-of-the-box ideas. And as the title suggests, you will learn how to get stakeholders and team on board with your crazy ideas so you can bring them to life. There's actually a really good example of such an idea in this article, and it's a launch of Jira Service Management. So if you remember, which you probably definitely remember, Jira Service Management launch campaign didn't have a usual boring 30 seconds product video as you usually have for the product launches. Instead of that, the team created a 6-minute story about IT and ops teams, and these two teams were starting a metal band together because they had so much more free time now after using Jira Service Management. And this brave idea actually brought over 300,000 people to the landing page, and the video got 7 million views, which is a lot. So you can say that it worked out quite well. And if you want to learn about how the team got stakeholders on board with this, you can have a look on this article.
I remember the video campaign. It was so cool.
Yeah, it was really funny.
I was laughing out loud when I saw it the first time.
Yeah, but it was so successful. I think afterwards, remember they've done the 1st of April as well, launching on the moon, if you remember. No, not launching in the moon. It was when they were saying that they are sending like a team member to the space so they can prove that you can work from anywhere. And it was on 1st of April as a joke.
Yeah.
And it was a video about it
I
as well.
remember,
And the person then ran out because they were so scared of going to space. Yeah.
Oh yes, I remember that. That was very funny.
Well, this week we didn't have any new product announcements from Atlassian. I noticed that the community is more focused on the Olympics at the moment, so there weren't any new announcements, but hopefully there's going to be something next week.
Yeah, I'm sure there will be. Well, that's about it for news about Atlassian. I hope you enjoy Monday Coffee with Jigsaw, whether you're watching us live or recorded later. Just a reminder, links for all of the topics discussed today, although short, but you can find them in the description, so don't forget to check them out. If you have any suggestions on what we should be talking about next week, let us know in the comments. And we'll see you next Monday at 9:30.
Have a great week.
Yes.